back with a shop update. Today we got a lot of action going on. We got the trophy truck here. We're dealing with that, but first I'm gonna go talk about. We'll show you a little of. We got a little bit of a science project going on. We got our pre-runner. We sandblasted it last week.
Yeah, we're gonna lower it down.
Right now it has no suspension, there's nothing. So we are taking it outside to paint it, and I'm gonna show you how we do that. Luckily, here on the farm, we have no shortage of tractors. So we got our big John Deere with some big ace lights on it, which I don't know why we're using that. And we got the juggling axe right here, which is getting sketchy. I think Greg's a little nervous. You gotta get in on Greg, dude. He'll get up in his face. Yeah, look at Greg. Shake the front seat. Yeehaw. I don't know why we have to use the giant spikes. It's kind of like intimidating. I think Steel does it on purpose. Yeah, Steel does it on purpose to try to be cowboy. Yeah, so today we are painting the chassis. So normally we do a lot of like just touch-up paint, now it's kind of the off season. The trophy truck's done. So we're gonna touch up a bunch, but I was like, dude, let's just do it right. So we pulled it out here, sandblasted it, and yeah, now we gotta paint it. We got this new, speaking of things, brand new battery tray mount for a new QH6, which is the new Optima lithium. Oh. So this is, I don't know why I'm going, it's super light. It's so light, even Steve can catch it. It rides in there. But yeah, this is the new lithium QH6. It's out now. It's pretty cool. It's half the weight. But the cool thing about it, which, you know, I'm notorious for it. There's tons of lights, computers that we can leave running all night by accident if we forget to turn them off. With this, you come and hit this button, and it'll always have, it keeps 35% left. So say you leave your lights on, come out in the morning, it's dead, you're like, oh shit, oh, hit this button, refires up. It's pretty baller. And I mean, the half the weight is pretty trick. So that was it's a cool feature we've been adding.
Yeah, one more. Perfect.
Yeah, some bangers, bro. Bangers. Look at Steve. Steve, don't die.
Put that on video.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we never got to the messing with Steve part. Steve, walk us through your process here. Do you drink this?
Stretching out some plastic.
Do you drink this?
I can. Can you?
Dude, if you drink this, I don't think you'd be feeling too well. I don't think you'd be feeling too well. Yeah, I got a new license plate in honor of Steve, because it's his big thing.
Why is it in honor of me?
We couldn't find one, because we know you love the Latinas.
I love all women.
All women. I wanted one that I couldn't.
I have to make that clear.
Yeah, no, you like all women. I wanted one that says I love big Tina, but we couldn't find that. So wait till you see the one I got. Huh?
I like them too.
Steve, how old are you? How old did you turn?
51.
51. So we're looking from, I don't know, probably like 35 to 70. Age grade
To 70. This guy.
What's your cap?
I've seen some 65-year-olds.
Okay, 65. That's it. If you're in between 35 and 65, Steve's looking for a cowgirl here in Utah. You know, he's looking to retire. He just Yeah, look at that. That could be all yours.
Stupid.
All right. So should we? We didn't get any updates right now. There's not a ton of updates on the ranch side of things. We're burning through hay faster than we made it. And yeah, in a couple of weeks we're doing a big buffalo roundup where we do all of our vaccines and everything. So we've been doing that. We're up to 17 now. We had another baby a couple weeks ago. Shouldn't have had another baby, but yeah, if we could walk over there, show that real quick. People always want to know what's going on with the buffalo. But the buffalo, yeah, right now we just had a baby. Normally we want to have babies like in the spring, you know, kind of midsummer. We had late summer babies initially, and then literally a couple weeks ago, in the middle of November, after the Baja 1000, we walk out and there's a baby, and we're like, oh, we didn't know she was pregnant. We didn't think she would be pregnant, and so now our rhythm is way off. We have all different age babies, but what can you do? You live, you learn. We're bad buffalo ranchers. We're working on it. So look at them. They got fresh hay bales this morning. Let's see if we can see the baby. The babies are cute. Yeah, that little guy is like 2 weeks old. So, where the rest are all like 2 months old. You can kind of see the difference. See how that one's, they're a lot darker. So when they come out, they're super light, and then they'll turn dark like that. Their dad is very dark, has a very like black, a little more than, oh, camera guy falls down. So yeah, they'll come out kind of light tan like that, and then they'll darken up. In a month, they'll be this more, you know, goldish brown with more of a dark, blacker face. Dude, I love our chickens. Look, our chickens are brave. In the beginning, the buffalo would attack the chickens, but now they've accepted they're safe. All right, so as you can see, basically this is an entire pre-runner. So it's pre-runners. I mean, the pre-runner's still got an engine and a transmission, but everything else is off of it. All the suspension. So we pulled off all the A-arms. Those got sandblasted. They're gonna get painted. Trailing arms. The trailing arms were powder coated actually. So we got to do a little more sandblasting because it's pretty thick, but we're gonna repaint these. Tire mounts, our Boral exhausts are getting cleaned up. This is kind of just all the parts. I know it looks really messy, but we're running out of room because we took it down so much. One cool thing, I know Nino behind the camera will be happy, is this seat goes in the rear seat now.
Oh yeah.
So with a third seat, we did mount it. Made new brackets. Oh yeah, right here. These are the new brackets, so kind of exciting. Back seat now has a Sparco, which now that we've switched to Sparcos, they're so much more comfortable. Everyone's like, we should have done that a while ago. But you know, it's time. We got a lot of stuff going on, as you can see. And there's even more parts piled in our lev rack, whole 9 yards. Fuel cell came out. The fuel cell got completely rebuilt at the last pre-run, so it should be, that should be pretty good. Our uprights all cleaned up and ready. Shows you how big all this stuff is once you start pulling it off. We've been trying to figure out how to mount a bigger compressor on, but right now it's just not for the AC system. So we're kind of in a pickle there, but that's part of it. We're not going to talk about this poor thing, the UTV. We're pushing her in the corner. Not our problem. No. We're debating. I'm debating right now. This thing's got like over 7,000 miles. It has like 7,500 miles on it. So I'm debating whether to sell it or to buy a new one. Or yeah, sell it and buy a new one and do that, or just keep kind of nursing this one along. It's starting to get, it's not like breaking, but it just is having more things here and there. And when we're in Baja, I want to deal with nothing. So talking about that, might upgrade to a different one. Who knows? Then talk about trophy truck stuff. I don't think we ever talked about it officially, but got an all new body, full carbon, really nice bagged carbon. It's lightweight, but the big things of why I went to this new body is, so our old body used to sit about yay, and I know that might not seem like much in there, but that really adds up to like a couple feet. So the new body sits a couple inches lower on the nose, which for us makes a huge difference. It's just game changer. for us. Just a little bit we drove with it down in Baja. I was like, oh dude, this is sick. Very similar to Bryce's truck. Bryce's truck has a low body like this, so that part's nice. But then also on this thing, I don't think we ever talked about it, but we got new Sparco seats, finally all mounted. And when we did that, I made myself sit a little higher. I found that, I don't know, for some reason with those other seats, we were kind of limited. So with these new Sparcos, we're able to put the seat a little higher. And then we actually did a seat actuator. So next, you know, like me and Bryce are different heights. Me and Ray Griffith, who's raced with me, are way different heights. Bryce is taller than me, Ray's shorter than me. Poor Ray. But the big thing is Ray's legs are a lot shorter. So now we have a new actuator on here. You can see, so our seat's actually adjustable. So there's this switch. The truck isn't hooked up right now, so I can't do it. But hit this switch, and the whole seat, it goes like this, forward and then up. So I'm kind of the middle point right now. So if Bryce was gonna drive my truck, he'd be able to put it back. And if Ray's gonna drive my truck, he can put it up. Sorry, Ray. So yeah, that part's pretty cool. Driving these new Sparcos, I really love the way they feel. They fit me a lot better. These carbon Evos. I'm just such a skinny dude. I mean, I don't have much, so this Sparco is it's meant for a small guy like me, which is good. So that part's been really exciting. Did that. The new body, that took a couple weeks to mount. It was a pretty big ordeal. But overall, I'm pretty stoked at how it turned out. It looks really good. Obviously right now it's all torn apart. But yeah, that's kind of some of the stuff on the trophy truck that we've been doing since we didn't race our truck. You know, everyone was debating, oh, was that Christopher's truck? No, it was Bryce's truck. My truck, we came down, we did like 50 miles of pre-running in it just to test some things and whatnot. But yeah, now it's just kind of sitting here. It's ready for King of the Hammers pretty much. We're doing a couple different things, updating some stuff for the Racing Redefined stuff. So we run like a pretty gnarly network system. We have 2 Starlinks, 2 5G networks. So we have 4 different things of internet and a lot of electronics. So we're actually putting in a Switch Pros, which is like a little keypad. Cause we needed something with breakers and stuff. So putting in a Switch Pros to run just that whole system. So Jimmy's doing that right now. It's pretty simple, but it's just a lot of more wiring. Yeah. So putting in one of these little keypads. But the big thing we're doing, this, you know, it adds the safety. If something shorts out or something, this thing, you know, acts as a breaker or a fuse in a way. So very important for us to run that for safety wise. So we're doing that. And just some other basic stuff. Doing some stuff on the shocks. We got some new shocks we're gonna test soon. Yeah, overall, trophy truck. It's nice being ahead. We're remounting some of our cameras and stuff. That's a big push, trying to get better angles for you guys for our live stream. Working on a lot of like cooler stuff like that. I think if you watch the live stream, you got to see that my Whoop recorded data, so you're actually able to see my heart rate, which is really trick. So we're adding some cool new features like that. So for the live stream, we have the best. Because right now I feel like our camera quality isn't the best, but our data and everything is awesome. Because you got speed, gear, all that stuff. So we're making that even better. Adding more stuff like the heart rate. Just simple things like that. Like I want to do Mike Kim's heart rate too, if he'll let me. Because then we'll see. I think I'll be really calm and Mike will be super excited in some things. Like he'll kind of... when the cow runs in front of us, like Mike was, his heart rate probably at his age, he could have had a heart attack. But we'll come over here. I'll give you guys a basic little thing of what's happening here on the chase trucks. Mainly all the chase trucks right now, they're still just getting cleaned, detailed, and yeah, now they're gonna start getting organized and resupplied and getting some upgrades. One cool thing, we got new Fox shocks for our 2017 Raptor. This is one of our chase trucks, goes to all the races. It's pretty kitted out here in the back. Like it's got a deck system. It's kind of one of our main remote ones, so it's fully kitted out. It's kind of cool because it has this. So, which holds a lot of weight. Boom, she's fully, but more importantly, now she's gonna ride a lot better. This thing has a lot of Baja miles, so getting some fresh he's. Look at those. They're pretty sexy. So those are getting replaced right now. These chase trucks clean, these chase trucks clean. All of those chase trucks have been cleaned. This is my dad's old sand buggy. We're just doing some repairs. It's got some electrical issues. Yeah, so fresh methods, forged, very sexy. These are for something very exciting that I know a lot of people want to see. It's trophy truck pattern. It's not the pre-runner. It's not the trophy truck. There's only one other thing in the shop that takes those. So, and it's really cool. It's old, but it doesn't drive old. So I'm excited. That's going to be another YouTube video. But look at these puppies. I like the way these beadlock rings are pretty sexy. How they're recessed like this with fire. These are similar wheels I just ordered for my new Raptor R. Very sexy. But show you a little bit of a difference, just a little tech thing. So these are trophy truck wheels for our all-wheel drive trophy truck. So the offset's different. Or these are more in a dish. So just a little bit of a difference. Very similar, but besides that, you know, these are offset because with the four-wheel drive, with the portals and everything, we have to shove everything out. So yeah, things you learn. All right, and that's kind of what we got going on in the race shop. Cleaning, fixing, but as you can see, Greg is freaking insane. He just fully details the trucks every time. So our trucks look like brand new every race. He goes all out. Just, dude, it smells good. You smell that?
Yeah.
You think I know? The VP silicone detailer smells like slushies, bro. Smells like 7-Eleven slushie. That's what I think it smells like. It's tasty. But yeah, that's a shop update. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one. Trying to think of yeah, we got some big exciting stuff coming for all the YouTube. Like, subscribe. See you on the next one.